had to remember to turn my phone off and back on, so hopefully I won't have those connection issues that I had the last time. Someone had suggested that to me, to just cut the phone off and back on before I go live. So as y'all know, I have 3 cameras going. I'm on 3 platforms right now live. I'm on Instagram right here, YouTube right here, and Facebook right here. Let me cut on this light. Give me 1 sec. Did I unplug it? Oh shoot. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can let some people know that I am live. Let's see. I'm just letting some people know I'm live right now, y'all. Give me 1 second. Because some people said they may want to go live with me, so I'm just gonna let them know that I'm live right now. I hope that works. I'm not sure. Yep, it didn't work. It said fail to send. Okay, whatever. But I hate to disappear on y'all for 1 second, but I want to cut this light on because it's looking a little dark. Like I don't have enough light on me. Give me 1 second, y'all. Bear with me. Sorry about that. And let me see if that's better. Is that better for you guys? Yeah, I think that was better. I think that was better. Hey, Stevens. How you doing? Thank you for joining. So today, as the title suggested, I was going to come on here and talk about my Black Friday sales. I am going to have a big Black Friday sale. I have a couple more ebooks coming out besides the one I already have. If you haven't picked that one up, that is in the link right now. So go ahead and pick your copy of that up. It's the ultimate work from home and side hustle list that has over like 200 companies on there that will hire you to work from home, different places that hire you to use your phone, your camera, your car, whatever the case may be, so you can start building up that money, paying off debt, contributing to your savings account. Y'all know that when I do my budgeting videos, I talk about your savings and excuse me, putting money away, paying off debt, all that kind of good stuff. So that's what that book will help you do. And then once you get your side hustle, you want to turn that into a business. So, but for now, today I wanted to talk about building your business credit so you can get business credit and business funding versus, well, doing it the slow way versus being able to get funding now for your business. So when I work with my clients, I always tell them there are 2 ways to get business funding and get business credit. You can do it the fast way or you have to do it a more slow and steady way. And it's actually not that slow though. You can still get funding within business credit and funding within a couple of months. But let me tell you what I mean. So if you have excellent credit, I'm talking about 720 score or better, first of all, you should have a business. Second of all, if you have that credit score and you have a business, you can go and get funding immediately. You do not have to use net 30s, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 to build your credit up. You don't have to do that to get the funding if you already have good credit. I'm gonna say excellent credit, because now good credit is still like I think between 600 and 680 something or 700 or something like that. Excellent credit is like 700 or more. So what it is that you can get no doc loans if you have a 700 score or better. I usually tell clients to get it to at least a 720 just in case, because you don't know what may happen. What a no doc loan simply means is that you do not have to show anything to get a loan. They don't ask you for any business tax returns or anything like that. And you can get funding. You can get up to $50,000 without having to show any paperwork. You just have to have your business structured correctly. Now, if you don't know how to have your business structured correctly, I am going to have an ebook on Friday for the Black Friday sale about how to structure your business and give you step by step on how to structure your business. If you don't want to do it yourself, I also offer that service. I offer creating your LLC, getting your business structured correctly so you can be ready for business credit and business funding. But you have to have your business structured correctly. You can't just walk into, you can't just, let's say, get a business name and then walk in the bank and say you want business funding. That's not how that works. You have to have your business structured correctly in the first place. So that means having your business name. I can show you how to search to see if anyone is using your business name already so you don't run into any problems with that, because the last thing you want to do is start building your brand around someone else's name. And then people get confused on, okay, well, who is who? You have to have your business name. You have to have a business address. You don't want it to be your home address. First of all, banks don't look at that as being professional. Second of all, you don't want to have people knowing where you live, because business information is public record. So the last thing you want to do is put your home address on there and people know where you live. You have to have a business phone number. Do not get a Google Voice number because when you try to get other business credit or anything like that, some companies will call your phone, will call your business line to verify that you're a legitimate business. And with Google Voice, when you call it, it actually says it's a Google number. So you don't want to do that. There are other places where you can get another phone number from, another line. I personally use Grasshopper because I wanted an 800 number to look more professional, but it's your choice. You also want to make sure that you have your business registered with the Secretary of State. Now that is going to cost you some money. Depending on what state you live in, I don't know how much it is. I know for Maryland, because I registered my business in Maryland because I was living in Maryland at the time, that was, I believe, $125, I want to say. Don't quote me on that, but it wasn't too bad because I know some of these states are high. California is extremely high. Who else is high? I think New York is high. But like I said, every state is different. So just check with your Secretary of State and see how much it costs to register your business. That will get you your status of being, you want to be structured as an LLC or a C Corp or S Corp or however way you want to structure it. Then you want to get your EIN number from the IRS. You go to irs.gov, get your EIN number. EIN number is free. You don't have to pay for that. So if you see any of these advertising when you Google it, don't click on it. A way you can tell that someone is getting ready to make you pay for something is that most of the time you'll see where it says ad on the side. So if you do a Google search, most of the stuff that comes up at the top are ads. You know how people place Google ads? And it'll say ad or sponsored or something like that on that line. So don't click on that. Just go straight to irs.gov, search for EIN, and you can apply for your EIN number for free. Also, it is good to have a DUNS number. A DUNS number is basically what a lot of companies will look at for your business information. Also, it'll help you establish your business credit and your business history beyond your business credit reports and things like that. The DUNS number is also free. Don't let any of these companies tell you that you have to pay them to get your DUNS number. You don't. The DUNS number is free. That is dnb.com. A hack for getting your DUNS number quickly, because it usually takes anywhere between 1 to 4 weeks to get a DUNS number. The way that you can get it quickly is they have an option on there that asks you, do you need it for grants or anything like that? Check that box. Say you need it for grants. I mean, you're not lying, because you do want to, well, I don't know about you, but me personally, I apply for business grants. So just check that box and you can get your DUNS number in like 1 to 2 days. So those are the numbers that you need to apply for like business credit, business funding, you'll need your business EIN number, and in a lot of cases, you'll need your DUNS number. Once you have all of that set up, then you want to go and get you a business bank account. You want to kind of research the bank first of all to see if they offer a business account. A lot of banks don't offer business accounts, like especially credit unions, because I really wish my personal credit union offered business accounts, but they don't. But I have business accounts. Where have you applied for business grants? If you go, hey Augustus, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a second. Hope you're doing well. What I do is I Google search business grants, and you'll see a lot of them come up. Like I've applied for some with the state of Maryland. I know you're in Maryland, Augustus. Google. I found a lot. I Googled Maryland COVID. Was it Maryland COVID grants or Maryland COVID funding or something like that? Because a lot of people, well, a lot of companies or states or foundations are offering grants and everything because of the pandemic. A lot of places are helping businesses. There's another place that I go to called Hello Alice. They have a lot of different grants on there. Gosh, I wish I had my grant book because I keep a notebook of grants that I have applied for my business. Even though I'm starting a nonprofit, right now my nonprofit hasn't received the exempt status yet, so I'll be applying for business grants. They're small, but anything helps. Like I applied for $1,000 grant. I applied for a $5,000 grant. I think is it Google or Facebook? One of them had a grant going where they would give you free ads, which is good because sometimes they don't give you money. Sometimes they give you help in the way of, like I said, Google and Facebook was given like I think 1,000 in free advertisements, which is really good if you're a business and you do Facebook ads or Google ads. Another company, oh God, Terry Birch is another one that has a business grant. They offer money and a fellowship, which means the fellowship part is where they actually have people that can help you with your business, give you business coaching, things like that. So that's one, Augustus. I applied for Terry Birch. Gosh, I cannot think of some of them right offhand, but I can get back to DM me, Augustus, and I can tell you the ones when I get a chance to look at my notebook. I can tell you the ones that I've applied to. All right, so back to the business structure, and now we were at getting your business bank account. You want to interview the banks, and you want to have a set of questions for the bank. You want to ask them like what kind of business accounts do they have. You want to ask them what kind of business products do they have, because some offer funding, some offer credit, some only offer credit, some offer funding and credit. Once you get that information, you want to ask them what credit bureau will they run when you apply. Because some banks only run your Experian, some banks only run your Equifax, some banks only run your TransUnion, some banks run all three, some banks run two. So you want to know that information as well. And I'll get to why you want to know that information. So you want to know that information. You also want to know what is the minimum that you have to keep in the bank to not have to pay a fee. Because some banks do charge you a monthly fee if you don't have a certain amount in the bank. So you want to make sure you ask them that as well. Some banks don't charge you a fee. Like I believe Navy Federal is not charging me a fee. I do have a business account with Navy Federal, with Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and I'm getting ready to get one with BB&T. Yeah, I'm gonna do that next week. I'm getting one with BB&T because I found out BB&T does no doc loans. Um, and there's a couple other ones that have no doc loans as well. If you want to set up a consultation with me, we can go over all that information in great detail. I do have my one-on-one consultation services on sale right now for Black Friday. I'm only It's only $35 than the normal $50. So we can have a one-on-one consultation. We can go through all types of information that you want to know. I do business coaching, business credit coaching, and budgeting coaching. That's how I started. I started off doing budgeting coaching because if y'all know my YouTube channel, I do budgeting on YouTube. So anywho, I do have a list of a couple of banks that do no doc loans. So my next step next week is to get an account with all the no doc loan banks, because even though my credit is not where I want it to be, I'm like right on the cusp of 700. I cannot be totally transparent. I'm like 15 points away from 700, and I've been at 15 points for like the last 3 months, and I am trying everything in my power, because I'm doing it myself, y'all. Trying everything in my power to get over the cusp, but I'm preparing my business for when that day comes. When I hit that 700, I'm running the bag all the way up, and I'm gonna tell you why. That's what this live is all about. So once you get all that set up, once you find out what bank you want to have your account in, get your business banking account, and then this is where the plays come in. So the way that you can get business funding fast is by utilizing your great credit score. So if you have a 720 or more, you can get no doc loans. You can get business, and this is from the bank. I'm talking about from the banks. I'm not talking about all these net 30s and these revenue funding places and things like that. This is straight from the bank, straight cash money from the bank. Okay. And then what you can do also when you get that money from the bank, because you can get no doc loans, you can get business credit cards. I want you to have a plan first of what you want to do with that. Are you getting inventory for your business? Are you trying to scale your business? Are you trying to acquire more businesses? Because you should have more businesses. Let me tell you why. When you run this play at one bank and you know you can get approval for all this, then you have your other businesses ready to go for that one bank. Run it up. And then you do the same for the next bank and the next bank and the next bank. Now just imagine, okay, let's just say you just have the one business. Now let's just imagine you get the no doc loan for $50,000 from the bank. You get, maybe the bank has 2 business credit cards, and you can get, let's say, $10,000 from each credit card. That's $20,000 on credit cards. Business, I'm talking about business. I'm not talking about personal. I'm talking about business. So that's $20,000 on business credit cards, $50,000 on a loan. That's $70,000 for your business. Now just imagine you taking that one business to 3 or 4 different banks. So you're talking about this, and this is how people say that they've gotten like $250,000 in funding in like 2 or 3 months. This is the play that they're doing. But the thing is, to get funding that fast, you have to have that credit. So like I said, imagine taking that business to, let's say, 5 banks. Same business. You're getting the same amount of money. You're getting $70,000 from each one. You're getting a $50,000 no doc loan, and you're getting $20,000 in business credit cards and business credit. That's $70,000. That's what, $350,000 that you have for your business because you took it to 5 bank accounts and got the same thing. Now just imagine if you have 2 and you do the same play. That's $700,000, y'all. Yeah, I had to do math in my head real quick. That's $700,000. That's almost $1 million in funding for your business that you got in a matter of months. Guys, if you have excellent credit, you have to have a business. Do you know what $700,000 in business funding can do for you? You can invest in real estate. You can invest in more businesses. You can expand your current business. If you have let's say you have an event space business, you can have other locations with this money. Start other locations. Like in my area, I can have one in Garner, one in Raleigh, one in Wake Forest, one in Knightdale, whatever. So you can be convenient for the whole city and outskirts and everything. You can get more businesses. You can get you can do Airbnb, you can do Turo, you can do you can have a catering business. You can create all kinds of business. If you're a hairstylist, you can open up another shop. Or what if you wanted to be a traveling hairstylist and have everything in I seen one person have renovated a I don't know if it was a bus or was it a trailer or something like that. She was a mobile hairstylist. She had her shampoo bowl and everything set up in this place. And she just traveled around. Imagine having 2 or 3 of those and putting someone in there and y'all go wherever is needed. Or y'all can set up in somebody's parking lot. Just imagine what you can do with $700,000 in funding. But like I said, have a plan. Make sure you have a plan for the money, because the last thing you want to do is get the money and don't know what to do with the money, and then you're just spending money willy-nilly and no money is really coming in. Because remember, you have to pay this money back. These are loans, these are business loans and business credit. So you have to pay it back. So you want to make your money work for you immediately. Immediately. So have a plan before you go and get this money. So now you're saying to yourself, well, Tanya, I don't have a 720 score. Don't worry, I got you, boo, because I'm in the same boat. I don't have a 720 score, but I'm working on it. If you don't have at least a 720 score and you're in business, you have to work on your personal credit at the same time you're building your business. Because I know it's a lot of people out here saying you can get business funding and business credit in your EIN only and your business name only. I'm one of them, because you can. Because you can. You really can. You can get cars and everything in your business name only and in your EIN only. However, if you want that big money that I was just talking about, if you want to run the bag up to get $700,000 in business funding, you have to PG it. PG means you have to be a personal guarantor. That means they will run your personal credit to see your credit worthiness. It's not going to be on your personal credit. Now, that's the beauty of it too. If you go and apply with these banks for business funding and business credit, yes, they will run your personal credit. Yes, it will be an inquiry on your personal credit. You can remove it though. I can teach you how to remove it. You can remove it though. But the business loans and the business credit cards will be on your business side only. It will not be on your personal side. That is the beauty of having a business, y'all. You don't have to worry about the utilization. You can max out. If you have a $10,000 business credit card, it can be maxed out. They're not looking at your utilization, so it doesn't affect your business credit. It doesn't affect your business credit score. It doesn't affect you. It doesn't keep you from getting more business funding or business credit, I should say. Not affect your business credit score, but it will not keep you from getting more business funding, more business credit, like your personal will. Because high utilization will drop your personal credit score all the way down. So I keep mine at 10% or below. Most of the time I try and keep it at 0% because there's a trick to that too. Let me drop a little gem for y'all. If you want a high utilization on your personal credit, what you do is there are 2 dates you need to remember. You need to know your due date and you need to know your reporting date. So, of course, you have to have the minimum due by your due date, right? But you also want to pay it in full by your reporting date, 2 days before your reporting date. So you're going to pay and you're going to split your payment in half, right? So you pay half before your due date and then pay the other half 2 days before your due date, and you pay the other half 2 days before your reporting date. So when they report to the credit bureaus, it's at zero. So it shows zero utilization even though you've used your credit. So that's all I'm saying. I've been working hard on my personal credit, y'all. But that is a way that you can hide your utilization on your personal credit. Split your payments in half. Pay half 2 days before your due date. Pay the other half 2 days before your reporting date. So when they report to the credit bureaus, it's zero. It doesn't show a balance. You have no balance. Now, if you can't do that or can't remember to do that, just keep your utilization at 10%. If you have a $1,000 credit limit credit card, don't use no more than $100 of it. If you have a $10,000 personal credit card, don't use no more than $1,000 on it. It'll still help because you're still at 10% utilization. I know a lot of these credit people will say 30%, but if you're working on your credit and you're trying to bring up your credit, oh, you're welcome, Karen. She said, thank you for the gym. You're welcome. But if your credit is where it wants to be, yeah, 30% is fine for utilization. But if you're trying to get your credit score up, you need to be at 10% utilization or 0%. 10% or under. And that will help your credit go up. Of course, other things will help your credit go up, but that utilization can be a major factor in your credit score. Okay? But like I said, on the business side, they don't care about your utilization. You can run that card all the way up. So that's what I'm saying. That is the beauty of having a business. Use that business loan, use that business credit, and keep getting more and more. Use the money to start more businesses. You know, they say a lot of people say to become a millionaire or to make millions, you need 7 streams of income. This is a great way to start other businesses. So just think about that. That is a great way to start other businesses. Give me 1 second. I'm going to if you don't know what business to start, I do have an ebook that have different side hustle ideas and businesses in there, along with over 200 companies that will hire you to work from home. Also, some of these companies, you can be an independent contractor as well. If you are an independent contractor, you definitely need a business, because as an independent contractor, the company will send you a 1099 at the end of the year. That 1099 is going to go on your personal taxes. If you had a business and when you fill out a W-9 for these companies that hire you as an independent contractor, you will put your EIN number on there, not your social security number. You can put your EIN number on your W-9s and not your social security number. So just remember that if you're an independent contractor. Do not get a 1099 in your personal social security number. Create a business. Use your EIN number to get paid in. I'm just gonna, and like I said, you can pick up my book now. It's called The Ultimate Work From Home and Side Hustle List. It is in my bio. If you click the link in my bio, it is there. You can purchase it today. It is on sale. I'm going to reduce it even more for Black Friday. No. Am I going to reduce that one? No. I have some more ebooks coming for Black Friday, though. So everything that I'm talking about is going to be in an ebook. I am going to have a business structure ebook that walks you step by step on how to structure your business so you can get business credit and business funding. I'm going to have a business credit ebook that shows you how to get the funding, show you where to get the funding, show you the net 30s and things like that if you have to build it steady. So that's the next topic I'm getting ready to talk about. So I already told you how to run the bag up if you have good credit. If you have excellent credit, you definitely need a business. You can, like I said, invest in real estate, start more businesses. Once you start more businesses, you can do the same thing with those businesses. Take each business to that bank. If you got $70,000 from one bank for one business, use that money to create other businesses and do the same thing. That's all you have to do. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to pin my the information about my ebook. Click the link in my bio. Click the link so that y'all can pick up my book or schedule your one-on-one consultation. Like I said, my one-on-one consultations are on sale now till Black Friday. So if you want to schedule a one-on-one consultation, make sure you do it by Black Friday. Not saying that we have to talk by Black Friday, but just go ahead and book it. You can book it out to next month if you want to, as long as you go ahead and book it by Black Friday. Book it and pay for it by Black Friday. And like I said, you can schedule it for next week or next month or whenever you want to schedule it for. It just has to be booked by Black Friday. Click link in my bio. Let me post that and pin it. There we go. Y'all, I'm still learning this Instagram and social media stuff. I tell you, trying to teach an old dog new tricks in these social media streets. Whew. Anywho, so now that we've talking about how to run that bag up with excellent credit, you're saying, Tanya, well, what do I do if I don't have excellent credit? I got you. I'm sorry. Sometimes when I talk, I get dry. Okay. Because I am in the same situation. I don't have a 720 score. I'm going to let y'all know that now. I don't have a 720 score, but I'm working on it. I'm like 15 points away from 700. But I still want to hit that 715, 720 though, just to have a little cushion. Because you can really start with a 700 score, but I want to have a 715, 720 just to have a little cushion. I'm like 10 to 15 points away from 700. Once I hit 700 though, I'm going to give it a try. See if I can run the bag up. But that's why I say when you interview these banks, you want to ask all these questions. Ask them what credit score do you have to get a no-doc loan, to get approved for their business credit cards and things like that. They'll let you know. Some of them will take you with a 680. Some of them you don't even have to have a 700. They'll take you with a 680. So let's talk about if you don't have excellent credit. So this is the part where you can get business funding right now versus having to build your business credit and business credit history. So that's what I'm going to talk about now. So the way that you build your business credit to get business credit and get business funding is you have to do it in tiers. There are levels to this. I've already talked about having your business structured correctly. So that's the first thing you have to do. The business has to be structured correctly. I've already talked about that, so I'm not going to talk about that again. We're going to get straight into these tiers. Tier 1 will be your net accounts, like net 30, net 90, net 55, whatever the case may be, net 15, whatever the case may be. If you don't know what a net account is, a net account just means that the company will let you get supplies without paying for them at the time. And then they will invoice you and you have to pay them back based on the number. So if it's a net 30, they'll invoice you and you have to pay it in 30 days. If it's a net 15, which is a lot of your gas cards, you'll have to pay it in 15 days. And what I suggest for gas cards, because some of those gas cards are net 7, net 15, I suggest going ahead and having your, letting them take your funds automatically. Because I got caught up like this one time. I'm not going to lie. I got caught up like this one time. Those gas companies will charge you a ridiculous amount for a late fee. I got, y'all, no lie, I got $50 worth of gas one time. And in my head, because I have a lot of net 30 accounts, I think was thinking I had 30 days to pay this, when in actuality for my gas cards, I have 2 weeks to pay it. I was late. I was like a week late, I think. And y'all, instead of owing $50, I owed them like $150. No lie. No joke. I called them. I was like, what in the world is this? They started talking about, well, how many every days late it is. This is how much per day, and da 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 da. I'm like, Lord. I said, put me up on your plan to just take the funds out of my account when it's due. They get you on that too. Let me tell you, they get you on that too, because they know that a lot of people will miss that due date. So a lot of people will schedule to have the money taken out. Hey, FICO Father, how you doing? Thank you for the fire. So it's for the 2 gas cards that I have, I'm getting ready to get another one too. But for the 2 gas cards that I have, BP and Universal Premium Fleet, they both charge a $50 setup fee. They get you on the payment as well. They charge you $5 every time they take a payment. But let me tell you something. $5 is way better than owing a $100 late fee. So if you get gas cards, I'm telling you now, go ahead and just have it set up to be automatically drafted out of your account on your due date. But there are tiers. So the first tier are your net accounts. A couple of good net accounts that I personally use, because I talk about what I personally use. And y'all see me use these. I use Quill. Quill is a office supply company. They have cleaning supplies as well. So I've gotten cleaning supplies from them, because a lot of people say, well, I don't want to use net 30s because I don't know what to use it for. But child, let me tell you. I have used Quill for cleaning supplies. I have used Quill for recently. Y'all know I'm gonna have my book and DVD set coming out on Black Friday. So I got my blank DVDs from them. I got my DVD covers from them. I got some thank you cards from them. I've gotten gift cards from them. You can get gift cards. There's a hack. You can get gift cards from Quill. Now, I wouldn't start off with that, and I wouldn't do that all the time, because you don't want to look suspicious. But when I first got Quill, I did, after about 2 orders, when I ordered for the 3rd time, I got some gift cards. And I just used my gift cards to pay groceries. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to spend $50, $100 in groceries anyway. So I just used the gift card to buy my groceries. Took my grocery money to pay that back. Because if y'all watch my budgeting videos, child, y'all know I got my little cash envelope for my groceries. I just use it to pay it back. Same thing with the supplies, with cleaning supplies. So the next net 30 that I use is Uline. Uline is an easy and great net 30 to get as well. Uline has, they have cleaning supplies, but they're more of a package company. Anything that you need to package anything. So y'all know I was doing my crafting business, doing vendor events for my crafts and everything. I bought bags from there. I bought my boxes from there that I put my mugs in. Thank y'all for ordering my stuff when I was doing my crafts. I miss my crafting, but COVID took them vendors out. I'm gonna have to get back into vendor events though. But I bought boxes to put my mugs in that I did. I bought I have my bubble mailers that I'm getting ready to mail my book and DVD out in. I get my trash bags from them because they have the big what do you call them? The big hefty heavy duty trash bags. So I get that from them. So there are a lot of things you can get from them as well. And these are net 30 accounts, like I said. So when I place my order, I don't pay for anything at the time I order. They send me an invoice and I have 30 days to pay it back. But let me tell you a hack. Let me tell you a little trick for paying these invoices back. Pay 10 days before the due date. What that will do is that it will get them to report to the business credit bureaus faster. Because the reason why you're doing this is to build that business credit score. So the three major business credit reporting agencies are Dun & Bradstreet, Experian Business, and Equifax Business. With Dun & Bradstreet, you want to try to at least get a 80 score on there. I can't use their other word because now they have trademarked the word. It's a P and a D, ends with X, if y'all know what I'm talking about. But that score, you want to get to about an 80 to get to the next tiers to get other stuff. So I'm going to talk about the other tiers. Another net 30 that I use on the first tier is Crown Office Supplies. They also have office supplies on there and cleaning supplies. So there's something that you can use on those net 30s. There's a lot of other net 30s out there, and I do have a couple of them, but I'm not going to stay on the first tier. That's first tier. I do have a list, an ebook that I'm coming out with on Black Friday that will list the different tiers and the different companies that you can apply for on each tier. So second tier is going to be more like your retailer credit card, business cards, and your gas cards. So once you get about a 70, 80 score on Dun & Bradstreet, and you have all these net 30s reporting, and some report to all of them, some only report to one or two of them, but you want to get them reported. So that's why I say get you a couple of net 30s that you can really use. There is a net 30 that I told my son about because he wants to do merch for his, he's a music producer. He wants to do merch. There is Shirtsy. There is, oh gosh, what's the other t-shirt business? It's in my ebook. But Shirtsy, if you want to sell t-shirts, Shirtsy is a net 30 that you can use. So there are a lot of net, you don't have to use all these other ones that people suggest. Like when I came in a couple of years ago and I started building, I used this company called Suma, and I was spending money for no reason because they had nothing that I needed. Nothing. They were doing like different trainings that you could buy, but they reported to all three credit bureaus. But then I'm like, why am I wasting money and I don't use it? When there are so many other net 30s, don't get caught up on just a few net 30s that people tell you about. There are a plethora of net 30 companies out there. Net 30, net 90, net 60, net 55. Amazon Business is a net 55. Don't get caught up on a few that people suggest, and then you're mad because you can't really use anything from them. There are lots of companies out there where you can utilize them. So now that you have created your business scores, now you can move up to tier 2. Tier 2 are your retailer business credit cards, like your Sam's card. And let me tell you something about a Sam's card, y'all. You can use that Sam's card anywhere. Anywhere. And you can use it at Walmart as well because it's a Sam's card. You know, Sam's is Walmart. Walmart is Sam's. And they will only run your business information and your EIN number. There is no checking of the Social Security number. But you don't have to know how to do it right. You have to go there in person. Do not do it online. Of course, you have to have a membership with them. Get a business membership. You have to go into Sam's. Make sure you have all your business information. Make sure you have all your business information with you. Your business name, business address, business phone number. If you have a separate business phone, make sure you have it on you. Because Sam's is one of those places that will call to verify. You need to answer that phone. Make sure you have your EIN number and your DUNS number. Do not, and I repeat, do not put your Social Security number on that application. A lot of, I'm not going to say a lot, but a few of the people that work at Sam's and are at that area to apply for business stuff don't understand how to fill out the business application. They are not trained for it. A lot of them are not trained for it. So you have to basically walk them through how to put your information into that business application. Okay? So you can get approved. But Sam's is on tier 2. Your gas cards will be on tier 2. Like I said, I have BP. I have the Universal Premium Fleet card. Now with the Universal Premium Fleet card, I can not only get gas, but I can get maintenance for my car too. I get my oil changes. You need an oil change. You need regular maintenance on your car. You can use it at Advanced Auto or anywhere like that when it comes to anything for your car. BP, I believe, is getting ready to come out with a card that you can use besides getting gas. But right now, my BP card is only for gas. My Universal Premium Fleet card is for gas and other things that has to do with my car. I'm getting ready to get a WEX, WEX card as well, because there are ways you can use your WEX card to travel. So there's some hacks. Then once you get those reported, now you're ready to move up to tier 3. Like I said, it's levels to this. But the good thing is you can still build and utilize business credit and business funding if your personal credit score is not where it needs to be to get the big bags. So get these small wins and get these small bags until you can get the big bag. Level 3 will be like y'all, I'm sorry, it just slipped my mind. Level 3 will be more of your retailer cards as well. You can also apply to funding places that will look at your revenue and not your social security number. So you can get funding in your business name only or with your EIN number only and not have to run your personal credit. There are places like Divvy. Hey, Ray. There are places like Divvy where you connect your bank account and you just show deposits. If you show that deposits are flowing through your checking account, they'll give you funding based on the amount of money that you have in your checking account, the amount of money that's flowing through your checking account. I personally got $10,000 from Divvy. Now let me tell you, Divvy works like a charge card. Divvy works like an American Express card. Yes, it is funding, and yes, you can spend it, but you have to pay it back in full at the due date. And I chose, now they have different options on when you pay it back. You can do weekly, every 2 weeks, or monthly. I chose the monthly option. And what they'll do is that when you spend the money, they'll automatically take it out of your account. So make sure you spend that money wisely. Because like I said, I got $10,000 from Divvy. If I spend $10,000 at one time, you best believe they're coming to get that $10,000 out my account the next month. So don't do that. Don't do that if you're not planning to have $10,000 in an account. But Divvy will give you funding. Brex will give you funding. BREX. Brex will give you funding. If you have a company where you need a processor, if you use Square or Stripe, they will give you funding based on, money flowing through your business. Now, you might be saying, well, Tanya, I'm brand new. I don't have a lot of money flowing through my business. Here's a hack. Got another hack for y'all. Here's a hack that I do. And you can do as well. What you do is you have about, well, I have more, but if you don't have any money, if you're very limited on money, if you can put at least $500 to $1,000 in a business bank account, business checking account, what you do is to show that you are making deposits, pull some money out, put some money back in. Pull some money out, put some money back in. If you want to show it through your payment processor, invoice yourself. Pull some money out, put some money back in. You do this several times a month. Now, it is work. It is work. Trust me. It's work. But it will be worth it. If you can show $5,000 or more always flowing through your business banking account every month, you can get those funds. And it also looked good to other companies when you get to other levels where you go to get your business vehicle in your business name and business EIN number. So there are tricks to this. There are hacks to this. So you can go ahead and build up that business credit while you're building your personal credit at the same time. I always tell my clients, build your personal credit at the same time you're building your business credit, because when you're ready to go, you can get that bag. Just imagine getting those business Amex cards and running up that bag and getting the points on top of that to get free stuff. I'm ready for the free stuff, y'all. I'm ready. But like I said, in the meantime, you can still build your business credit. You can still get business credit, business funding, business vehicles in your business name only, in your EIN number only, without them running your social security number. We love free stuff. Yes, Latasha, we love free stuff now. Shoot. And another thing about Amex business cards, I think it's on the personal side too, but I'm talking business right now. They have incentives for if you charge a certain amount. So like if, say for instance, they say if you spend $5,000 in 30 days, you get 100,000 points, or whatever the case may be. I'm just using that as an example. You get 100,000 points. And you're probably saying, well, Tanya, I don't have $5,000 to pay them back, because y'all know Amex, there's another one you got to pay that full amount back. Here's a hack. What you do is you go somewhere where you know you can do a split payment, where you can put the majority on the Amex card and then put some of it on your business debit card. When you make a purchase, like say for instance, you're purchasing computers or something, you return it. When you return it, you tell them you want it returned, you want all the money returned back on the business debit card that you used. Right? Then you take that money, you pay off the Amex card. So you just got all them points without spending money, without actually spending money. That's what your personal credit can get you. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm ready to run that bag. But in the meantime, I have started 4 businesses. I have my businesses in 3 bank accounts. Right now, I'm in Navy Federal, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America. Next week, I'm going to BB&T, and I'm going to check to see if there's a PNC in my area, because I know BB&T and PNC are doing no doc loans. So I want to make sure I am ready once my personal credit hit that 700. I'm ready. But in the meantime, don't wait. If you're building your personal, if you're working on your personal credit right now, also I'm going to have a ebook coming out to fix your own personal credit. There's no reason why you have to spend all this money every month for someone else fixing your credit, and you still have to do stuff anyway. I'm going to have a DIY fix your own credit book coming out on Black Friday. So y'all keep a lookout for that. Latasha says, do you need to be in the military for Navy credit account? Yes and no. If you know someone that has an account with them, like if you have a family member, you can get in as a family member. So if you have a family member that already has an account with them, with Navy Federal, you can get in with them. Ian White, Dom Farland. I don't know what that means. Oh, are you trying to tag them? But yeah, to get into Navy Federal, you need to know someone that already has a Navy Federal account. But yeah, I'm getting ready to start getting into all these no doc bank institutions. Oh yeah, you say okay, Tasha. Yes, I'm getting ready to get accounts with these banks that do no doc loans so that I am prepared. Because what you want to do is show that you're building a relationship with the bank. They know that you're building your relationship, and like I said, you can use that play again with taking money out, putting money in, taking money out, putting money in. This is show that you are that you have money flowing through their bank account. Um, and then you're ready. Once you get to 700, 720, you're ready to run that bag up. You're ready to get those no doc loans. You're ready to get that business AMX. You're ready to get those business credit cards from the bank, honey. So I have spoke. Oh, it's almost an hour, y'all. I'm getting ready to get off here because I have some cleaning to do for Thanksgiving. I have some last minute stuff to pick up. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for listening. I am going to leave these lives up so y'all can come back and watch them later. Again, my one-on-one consultation is on sale right now. It's an early Black Friday sale. If you want some one-on-one time, I do business coaching, business credit coaching, and budgeting coaching. My ultimate work from home and side hustle ebook is out right now. Click the link in my bio. YouTube, I'll put the link in the description. But you can go and follow me on Instagram and click the link in my bio on Instagram. Y'all, please follow me on all platforms. I am Tanya Gemini on YouTube. I have a lot of good YouTube information on there. And if you're into budgeting, I have a lot of budgeting videos on there where I do my cash stuffing. Follow me on Instagram. I am Tanya Gemini 1 on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. I am Tanya Gemini on Facebook. So I tried to leave it the same across all boards so y'all wouldn't get confused. But thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. Please be sure to check me out on Black Friday. I'm going to have a lot of stuff coming. I was talking about my affiliate marketing stuff yesterday. I'm going to drop an affiliate marketing course on Black Friday. So stay tuned for that. Tasha says, what kind of business you operate? I have a real estate business. I have a consulting business. I have a publishing business, and I have a crafting business. So those are the businesses that I currently have registered as businesses. I am going to start other business. I'm looking to start other businesses because I'm thinking about getting into event space. I was thinking about Turo, but I don't really want to be bothered with Turo right now because I stay out in the country, child, and I ain't got time to be running back and forth to do cars and stuff like that. If I can find like someone that can manage it for me, thank you, Latasha. If I can find somebody, because that's another thing. If you can get into Turo without actually having a car, there are people that are managing people, other companies or your fleets. They will be the one to drop off the car. They will be the one to do the handoff. They will be the one to give them the keys. They will be the one to make sure the person that got your car for the week or the weekend or whatever is squared away. So if I can find a person for that, then I will get in Turo. But right now, I stay out in the country. And I don't want to be bothered with having to go back and forth or leaving my car. I know there's ways you can like leave your car somewhere and have it automatically unlock and all this kind of stuff. Now, yeah, I don't want to deal with that right now. What do you do? I'm in the Eastern time zone. I'm in North Carolina. If you can tell by my country accent. But I do want to get into Airbnb though. That is my next step. My next businesses I want to start is an event space business and Airbnb or corporate leasing. I think I want to do corporate leasing and short-term leasing a little bit more because I know like some traveling nurses and things like that where they could really utilize it. So those are my next steps, and it would be lovely to be able to have that funding and everything to start the new businesses. Love it. Airbnb link up with Sheila Jordan. Okay, thank you. I'll be sure to do that. That's another thing too. People are using Amazon to furnish their Airbnbs. So if you're working on your tiers, you can get a business Amazon Net 55 or Amazon Business Invoicing. If you have an Airbnb, you can have Amazon furnish it. You know you can get everything from Amazon. Everything. Your curtains, your plants, your furniture, your utensils, all that. You can completely furnish your Airbnb with Amazon. All right, y'all. So I know I keep talking, I keep saying I want to get off, but I got to go. I got to go, child. I got to go clean up, and prepare for Thanksgiving. Like I said, y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you for listening. Thank you for checking me out. I'm gonna leave these live videos up here so you can see them in the future. I might do another live a little later. Talk about my affiliate marketing again because, like I said, I'm dropping that course on Black Friday. So I will see y'all a little later. Let me go ahead and close out of all of my platforms by YouTube. Let me close that one out.